have never had a flu shot before, mainly because I never really get the flu, so I don't ever see the reason to go get one, and I hate getting shots.
I do not get a flu shot because of all the crazy stories about people getting paralyzed and getting sick and all the complications from it. I would rather just have the normal flu.
I got a flu shot this year because I had time to do that, and I got really sick last year and I didn't have a flu shot.
I don't get a flu shot because it is very painful and because I'm lazy.
I've been getting it since I was 12, actually. Yeah, periodically every single year, as soon as it comes out.
Students at the University of Nevada, Reno campus are confused about the flu shot. Many students may not be aware of the symptoms of the flu or the severity of the flu, therefore making them resilient to getting the flu shot. Laura Dunn Sparks, a registered nurse at the Student Health Center, lists the symptoms of the flu.
Really bad sore throat, or they just feel really, really bad, and it started maybe the night before or that morning, and as the time has progressed they get worse and worse and worse. They'll have a high fever and then they just ache everywhere, and so typically that is one of your telltale signs. It's rapid onset. You know, they were fine, or they'll tell you, I was fine yesterday and now all of a sudden I feel so bad I can hardly hold my head up. And this clinic is a sentinel site for influenza in the community, so we have guidelines we follow. We'll ask them some of the questions I just asked, and then we may swab them for influenza and send that off to the state lab to be evaluated for influenza. But if they meet a lot of the criteria, the doctors will see them and prescribe medication if it's anti-influenza medication, or we will just treat for the symptoms and see how they go, and if they're not better, we'll see them back in a couple of days. Typically it takes a while, so we just wait and see and give them advice on lots of rest, lots of fluids.
More students are seeing the benefits of the flu shot because the amount of flu shots given at the Student Health Center has risen.
2 years ago when we had the big H1N1 scare, we had a great response to getting the vaccine. Everyone was, okay, I'm going to get that. And there was, of course, a lot of publicity about it. Last year, we reminded everyone that we still had H1N1, part of the vaccine had H1N1, but there wasn't as much publicity. A lot of people weren't interested in getting the vaccine. This year, for whatever reason, we see a trend where everyone's willing to get it. They were on the ball early.
Avoiding being sick is probably the #1 reason to do it.